1.
Hello, we should be live, I believe, which also means that I can tell everybody, hey, welcome back to Bingothon 2025 in the Winter Edition. And we got a lovely run coming up here. Ori and the Blind Forest ran by 2Kill. So have a good time. Go.
Yeah, hello. My name is Sukil. You might have just heard me on commentary for the Ori and the Will of the Wisps randomizer. And now I'm back for running this awesome game. Personally, my favorite of the two. I know that that is an opinion not everyone in the community shares with me, but I am very excited to represent Ori and the Blind Forest here this Bingothon. And we are gonna do very similar things. And as Ree did before me, because of all the things that we're doing, I also have a wonderful commentary with me. So, Liftoff, why don't you take it from here?
Hello, I am Liftoff. I also agree with 2Kill that this is my preferred of the two Ori games. Yeah, this is an awesome randomizer, and we're going to be showing it off in a bingo setting here. And yeah, there's a lot to talk about, but I think the best thing would be to just get started, and then we can talk about it while we're actually be doing stuff. So yeah, I guess we can count down for the start of the timer and the creation of the file. 3, 2, 1, go.
So yeah, first thing first, we're gonna skip all the lore.
10 minutes saved, huge, by simply skipping the prologue.
Yeah, and all of the emotions. Well.
So yeah, the setup for this is very similar to the previous run, but in case you didn't see it, let's quickly elaborate. This is Discovery Bingo, so you're only seeing 2 goals right now. There's Dash, that certainly speeds things up. And once one of the goals that you can see right now is fulfilled, like for example having 9 keystones in your inventory at the same time, all the goals around it will unlock. You can still complete goals that might be on the board if they're not visible. So 2Kill will be doing some common stuff that shows up on boards, just on the off chance that it's on this board as well, even if we don't see it yet. But yeah, at the beginning of the seed, we're just going to be playing it like a normal rando seed, getting some skills, getting some map access, so that we're actually able to pick up these first goals and develop the board. And it's a blackout again, so we're looking to fill the whole 5x5 board.
Yeah, I have to do a confession at this point. So while doing prep for Bingothon, I realized that my estimate was very, very lowly set. So I decided to pre-place the dash on the first pickup. So this is not, in fact, randomized. It just helps speed up things. This world is very big, and there's a lot of things you can do. And unfortunately, I am not like the quickest runner of the game, so. Yeah, this is the one non-randomized pickup, Fred. From here on out, everything is... Oh no. Jump.
And I mean, seeds that have dash are just so much more fun to play and to watch, I personally think. So I don't mind at all. But yeah, this is like a standard opening to a seed. You pick up a couple. It's not actually a standard opening. I missed that teleporter. Normally you go through that door that's right below 2Kill there, but we only have 1 keystone, so we're leaving and coming back later. Yeah, this is a standard. This is a fairly standard Metroidvania. You get skills that give you more map access and do checks with them. Yeah, and the bingo goals are like specific actions in the world. There's collecting certain pickups, there's having certain amounts of resources, leveling certain skills, but we'll all see that once it becomes relevant. For now, we're just picking up our first few skills to develop a certain skill set that actually lets us get to more than like 5 pickups.
I have to say though, this set of opening squares is not what I would have expected, because this game, unlike Will of the Wisps, kind of features early game objectives early on, and these are not necessarily early game objectives.
I mean, Glazer can be early game, but it also can very much not be. And the others, they definitely look like they're going to take a little while to complete.
Actually can't skip this, unfortunately.
Yeah. Always
yeah.
a bit of a bummer if you have the 9 keystones in your inventory goal and you actually have to spend keystones to make progress, but as it stands right now, it looks like we're not going to be able to save those 2 keystones, so we'll have to. There are ways to dupe keystones in the future if that ever comes up. So that might be an efficient way of completing that goal, but that's only really doable in certain locations on the map, and we don't have access to any of them just yet. So unless this pickup below here is something, we're going to be spending 2 of our keystones and heading through that door that we were just at like 2 minutes ago, and heading into the first area of a vanilla playthrough, Sunken Glades.
Yeah, I will definitely try to key dupe to the 9 eventually. This is actually one of the reasons why this is only a goal in this game and not the other one, because this game has a very easily executable glitch that allows you to basically infinitely generate keystones. So even though it might be daunting to not use any of the keystones, it is always possible to get to the number we need. Oh wow! Yes!
That's
okay.
a powerful skill. Yeah, you've probably seen Bash if you watch the previous run. Bash is also in this game, but it is much more powerful here than it is in Will of the Wisps, because there's a certain tech called double bashes that allow you to move in the same direction as the thing you're bashing, and you can theoretically do that infinitely. And there's also Grenade, which you can bash off of, so basically the world is our oyster right now. This is huge amounts of map access. We can basically go anywhere we want.
Yeah, I was having a lot of trouble finding Bash in my practice seat, so I'm very glad that it showed up here, because it just makes movement so much more smoothly. And fun fact, you can bash this rock and this rock only.
The only rock in the game. It also despawns if you take it away too far from here. But yeah, at least around that junction you can have some bash fun with it.
Oh shit.
Oops.
Sorry for swearing.
Yeah. This is maybe a good opportunity to talk about a quirk, let's call it that, of Ori and the Blind Forest. There are no autosaves in this game. You have to manually there aren't no. It's not like there are no autosaves, but there are very few autosaves. Most of the saving has to be done manually, and you have to expend energy to do it. And so yeah, since there were none of the rare autosave spots, and we kind of forgot to place saves down like Tukil did up there, we're going to have to run this whole entire section again. We know where everything is, but yeah, we kind of don't want to skip pickups, because a lot of goals relate to certain resources that maybe wouldn't be super relevant if you were doing a randomizer speedrun of this game, but like every kind of pickup you can get could be relevant for completing this bingo board, so we're not going to be skipping anything. Even XP, which is like kind of a filler pickup, they're high. For most bingo boards need high XP numbers because you have to level certain skills. So yeah, we're just going to be picking up everything we get and be a little bit more dutiful about our saves this time.
Yeah, as I like to call it, it's the first skill you actually get in the game, and it's the hardest to master because it's just so easy to forget that you do need to save. So do you want
These-
to maybe talk about hints?
We picked up the Guman seal there. That's going to be maybe important to access one of the dungeons of this game. Do you mean key hints or?
Yeah, tree hints.
Yeah, exactly. So normally to complete the game, or like the most common randomizer setting outside of bingo, you have to collect all the 10 skill trees in the game. That's not necessarily forced here, but every 3 trees you collect, you do get a hint for which area of the game one of the 3 dungeon keys is in, and we'll probably need all of them. Oh well, I mean, we have 2 of them already, so maybe we don't actually care for hints all that much. But yeah, the three hints, the 3 dungeon keys are the Guman Seal, the Sunstone, and the Water Vein. We've already picked up the Guman Seal and the Water Vein. And the Sunstone, I mean, we're just missing the Water Vein. So if that shows up, then we really don't care about hints anymore. And then maybe we also don't care that much about collecting trees either. We'll see how things shake out. But we're still going to be collecting just a lot for the reasons I outlined earlier. So, and usually the trees are in areas you kind of more or less want to visit anyway. So I'm guessing we'll probably end up picking all of them up anyway, just by the time the seed is done.
Yeah, and we also, with this, can very easily get the first goal right now.
Oh yeah, true. Are you going to be energy glitching, or are you just coming from below? Just coming from below is probably easier. Yeah. These are double bashes that you're seeing here. It's usually in the vanilla game, it's a frame perfect trick, but it allows for a lot of creative routing using bash in the randomizer. So there's been a keybind added for it. You just have to press a button while you're bashing, and then you always consistently get it. And yeah, it just makes bash such a powerful skill that allows you to access so many areas of the game. Not always a blessing. It's sometimes a bit annoying when you only have bash and have to get to some esoteric spots with it. But bash and grenade and also dash is a fairly comfortable skill set. Something that allows you to stay in the air for longer, like double jump or glide, would be nice. But yeah, and this is This is the Glazer energy cell, and now that we have collected it, we have fulfilled our first goal, and you can see that 4 new goals around it have popped up. Die to a certain thing, visit 2 locations. Oh god, Guman Seal. It's going to take a while. Open this purple door grotto mini boss. That's fairly early game, and another 2 pickups that you have to get, which are kind of far off. So yeah, like not really looking like a lot of early game goals, but at least that grotto mini boss is going to be probably fairly soon coming.
Yeah, I will likely head to Blackroot before that, because this is a very comfy skill set to do Blackroot with.
Oh yeah, sure, makes sense. But even in Blackroot, you're not going to be able to do Lost Grove Long Swim just yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our second tree. We're going to be picking up our third tree in very short order. Would be really nice if that gave us the water vein, hint, because then we'd have knowledge of all dungeon keys, and that would be something we don't have to worry about for the rest of the seed. But I'm sure we'll also manage if not. Yeah, this is Blackroot Burrows. It's a fairly dark area. I know a lot of people. I certainly, on my first playthrough of it, I put it off for a fairly long time because I kept thinking, surely I get something to turn the lights on here. No, you just have to do the first part in the dark, and then you turn on the lights within here. But you actually don't really need a lot of skills to go through here. This is a comfy skill set, as 2Kill said. but really you only need wall jump or climb to do it, though of course bash makes it much easier and much faster. This room's, no matter how good your skill set is always a pain though. Those spikes are annoying, you can't get out of them once you fall into them, and they deal a lot of damage for how early they can be accessed in the game.
I did not expect to land.
Nice save, yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, the first half of Blackroot has this orb mechanic where you pick up, where while you're carrying this orb, certain platforms disappear, or certain walls and platforms disappear, and certain others phase in, and you have to use that to, well, usually you have to use that to do a long series of auto-scroller puzzles, but since the randomizer allows you to warp at any point, we can skip a fair number of them. Though there's... oh no, we can actually skip the one in the dash 2 room as well, since we have bash grenade. Normally you have to do a long auto-scroller here to get to the top, but we can just throw 2 grenades up and then bash up to get up to that lever. No auto-scroller required.
So yeah, actually also good to know, you might have noticed that I've hit some lanterns with grenade here. And there is a goal on, or there might be a goal on the board that says light grenades, light lanterns with grenade. Those don't actually count. Everything in this main room doesn't actually count towards that, because those are like... They are not lit with grenade normally, so... they do not count.
Oh,
the map's
I
turn.
didn't actually know that. It makes sense, but I was not aware of that.
Yeah, this game has a
Yeah.
lot of quirks. And the randomizer also has some. Unfortunately, no water vein hint just yet.
So we're going to be getting our water vein hint on tree 6 or tree 9. Tree 6 would be preferable, but we'll make do with what we get. Yeah. Again, this is a fairly standard, just rando start that we're seeing here. It's like not super. It's like the bingo isn't causing us to go out of our way just yet, but that will certainly change in a while once we have a bit more access to some more areas of the map. This is like normally a boulder chase sequence, but with bash and grenade we can just skip over the boulder and let it roll off into the distance.
Yeah, I've been waiting here for a bit to keep this enemy alive.
Yeah, this
Let's kill him
enemy
now.
allows for a certain sequence break, but he does not respawn once killed. Most enemies in this game respawn, but some are only there once. So rando players definitely take very good care of keeping this enemy, Marvin as he has been affectionately known within the community, alive.
Yeah, I do not necessarily know how to do that skip, so I'm not keeping him alive for that reason. Mainly to get to the pickup here already unlocked, so with his power he already destroyed the boulder, so I'm just picking that up. But yeah.
Yeah, we're heading back to that swamp teleporter that we started the seed off with, and now that we have bash and grenade, we can do a whole lot more here than we could when we were here without any skills. So yeah, just going to be picking up some pickups, and this is going to be one of the most impactful skills in the game. This is charge dash, and it allows you to do fun things like that. That's called a rocket jump. It allows you to basically gain a lot of height if you have an enemy above you. And and you have to level up to charge dashes for it, so that's what we need the experience and the ability cells that we've been finding for. And because you might have seen the skill tree that popped up, and it's not uncommon to need to go into all 3 skill trees in this game in a bingo match because some goals are like just level this certain skill in the purple tree or in the red tree or something.
Yeah, if you start playing the randomizer, it might feel a bit weird that you don't necessarily start with wall interaction. Because it's such a vital part in the base game, because it's the first thing you get. But in the randomizer, you kind of have to move around or know how to move around. Oh wow! Okay.
Okay, never mind. Who needs hints? We just have all of them.
Yeah, this will be a rather quick seed. I hope. I'm still missing like a very vital skill, possibly.
Yeah. There are 3 skills in this game that we the community refer as power skills, and I would say most most bingo boards, it's like very heavily favored to get all 3. There's also a skill called Stomp, which uniquely hard locks a couple of pickups. There are no other ways to get them except if you have Stomp. So yeah, those 2 are like definitely super important still to get. Yeah, everything else can be more or less negotiated, I think. Some wall interaction would be nice. Some way of staying in the air would be nice. But yeah, those are like the 2 really important still remaining skill pickups, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely finish without charge jump, but there are certain goals on the board that I personally don't know how to do without charge jump. That could come up, and as Liftov explained, it's definitely just a really comfy skill. Oh, okay.
So yeah, you've seen it a couple of times. We haven't really explained it if you're not familiar with this game. But what you can do is you can this is a glitch called Save Anywhere, where you can move behind behind the ability menu and then save by learning an ability in places you normally couldn't do that, which saves your game. And if you do that after triggering a cutscene, you can then reload and skip certain cutscenes. And it also has a variety of other uses that we will mention if they come up.
Yeah, for now it's similar to Will of the Wisp Rando, just a matter of getting the skills we need to complete all the goals. And then in the end, we'll just do goal after goal after goal, basically.
Yeah. We're going to be picking up half of a goal right here. We're closing in on the location of the water vein, which is half of the goal in C2, but the other half is very far away still. The location of the Gumon seal is, yeah, we're not going to be going there for a while.
It's gonna make our run just about 5 minutes longer.
Yeah. It's probably the most out of the way check in the game.
Especially because it's very unlikely that we need to do anything else there. Oh, I'm actually gonna keep that.
Yeah, in the regular game, the map stones, we just picked up a map stone. In the vanilla game, the map stones just reveal part of the world map. That's not a very interesting rando ability, so they're tied to pickups if you turn them in, and it's progressive. So the first map stone, no matter where you turn it in, will always give you the item on map stone 1, the second one on map stone 2, and so on. Allows for some really cursed seeds where you have like something really important on a high map stone, but I'm sure that won't happen here.
Yeah, and maybe
so yeah, we just.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we just visited the water vein location. You can see on the board that it's that has been marked as green because it's been completed. But yeah, for now we're still just picking stuff up and building up resources, skills, and map access.
Yeah,
Go
maybe.
ahead. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Yeah, no worries. I did not know that could happen. That has never happened before. So maybe to reiterate, we are playing Discovery Bingo, so currently we cannot see the entire board. We will unlock... Ooh! Oh, I
Ooh,
definitely want
that's
to keep
really good.
that. We will unlock more of the board as we do certain goals, but for now we only see the things we've started with, plus some of the surrounding ones.
Spirit Light Efficiency that we just picked up and that we both commented on it being really good is a bonus skill. There were a lot of those in Will of the Wisp Rando. There's fewer in Blind Forest, but there's still some. And this is one of the most impactful ones for Bingo because it doubles all XP you find. So those 65 XP that we just pick up there were actually 530 that we got out of it. And given that we talked about that we probably have to level quite a lot, that's going to be very, very helpful.
I just was chuckling there because I found the bananas. I've heard that before this run there was some bananas that needed to be found. I found them.
I'll let the hosts know. I'm sure they'll be happy.
I can confirm I am very happy to hear this.
So yeah, to maybe explain this, because bananas are definitely not part of Ori, we do have some randomization in terms of the currencies. So since we kind of alluded to Spirit Light pickups kind of being filler pickups, we also wanted to do a bit more interesting things with the names of the currencies. So there is a list of currencies that could come up. That ranges from geo to leaves to, yeah, whatever. Rosaries have not been added to this randomizer yet, unfortunately. I'm sure they'll come eventually.
The rosary economy is poor even here, in a totally different game.
Yeah, Will of the Wisp says it. So.
Anyway.
Back on topic.
I mean, it's just exploring the map. We're really not going for any goals just yet. We kind of got a little unlucky, though we are actually without key duping or planning for it, we are fairly close to that goal of having 9 keystones. Also, we're heading to Grotto mini boss. I kind of forgot that was a goal right now. So we're definitely going to be getting this one, and that's going to reveal some more of the board as well for us. But yeah, we're on 8 keystones. So if we just randomly pick up one more, we're going to get that goal as well without having to key dupe at any point as well. That's kind of nice. Ooh, nice bash.
Oh, also we got 2 goals that we cannot see on stream yet. Kind of good to know.
Yeah. Another couple of goals that are a fair bit away. Touch the Valley map altar. Needs Valley access, obviously. Ooh. There's something.
Yeah, I got the last keystone on the mini boss, so
Nice.
very lucky placement there.
And we already drowned an amphibian.
Ooh, yeah.
So yeah, this is what we were talking about. You can complete goals before even knowing that they're on the board. So doing stuff that you know can be on the board as you build up familiarity with the bingo allows for quicker clearing of seeds this way. And Drown an Amphibian was one of them that we just incidentally did while we were clearing out Swamp Loop, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember where we drowned an amphibian, but that seems like the most likely spot.
Yeah, I was expecting like a goal like this to be one of the starter goals I wanted. Yep. cycles. That was not worth it.
Yeah, well, you never know. Speaking of the leveling related goals, we have one that's shown up now. Spend ability points 12 out of 29. Not super. That's not super specific, so that's not going to be very hard. And yeah, as you can see, the action on the board is picking up. Collect pickups in Blackout. We already did that while we were there earlier. It got revealed when we got 6 out of 6 pickups from energy cells, and yeah, you can see the board is slowly filling up. There's stomp pegs. That's one of the goals that needs stomp, as I talked about that uniquely hard locks, some pickups, and also some goals. So we're definitely going to be needing to find that one. If it proves to be truly elusive, since it does hard lock certain pickups, there is a hint mechanic for Stomp and Grenade as well, which also hard lock pickups, so we already have that. But let's hope that we just come across it naturally and we don't actually need that hint. It is a bit of a hassle to get, though it's fairly close to something that could be a goal as well. So we'll see how it checks out.
I'm gonna go to Horu to unlock the teleporter for later and also pick up some goals along the
Yeah, you can die to the Horu Fields acid.
Yeah,
on the way,
exactly.
For example.
Also get some pickups that I missed earlier.
Doesn't reveal any more of the board, that particular goal in E3, but well, it's Blackout, so we still have to do it at some point. Might as well do it now.
Oh, actually. No, I don't have Stomp. Ah, can't Stomp pigs. Okay, I can actually do one of the funniest glitches in this game if I don't die to it.
Ooh, Baneling storage. Yeah,
yes.
this is a fun one.
I do have the skill that you're supposed to do this with, but I mean, showcasing cool stuff is always more important, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'd have to wait for this guy to respawn, and then I tapped out of the game. What I have to do is attack him repeatedly, and then...
And as you can see, it pushes him back, and it kind of like stores force, and then when he starts to attack you, he just shoots off into the other direction and launches into this wall and explodes on impact and breaks it. Very, very funny glitch.
So if you're playing like on harder difficulties of the randomizer and you're wondering, hey, how am I supposed to get there? This is how you do it. Ah, come on. I still have only a very limited pool of HP, and this is like very, very much late game. So
this is like the path to the final area of the game in like normal progression. So things routinely do like 3 to 5 damage here. As you can see, we are on 5 health, and there are a couple of insta-kill hazards here as well, like the lava that we were just above, or the Horu Fields acid that we are going to dunk in right now.
I was so scared.
Full ago.
I was so scared there because there is a possibility of soft locking yourself out of getting these pickups. If the rock lands in a weird position, you just can't. But this is the acid where it's supposed to die to, and I'm gonna save afterwards because otherwise the randomizer can be a bit weird with when it stores that you've died. Can I actually get out of here? I don't know.
I think you can get high in. Yeah. Get high enough.
Ah, yes. We're not gonna talk about what's happening there.
But yeah,
Let me know when there's a moment for a donation read.
Yeah, sure. I think now is a fine time.
Right, excellent. We have 52 euros from EPC, or Epic, not quite sure, one or the other. Saying, sadly missed the Celeste segment, but happily made it in time for Ori. Good luck on the run to kill.
Oh,
And
thank you,
that,
Epic.
of course, goes to a bid war. So everybody do check out your bid wars whenever you put in the donation. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is like the final area of the game, and we're not going to be doing a whole lot here, but we have picked up the teleporter for later, so we can always just come back. And we're going to be heading back to... Do you have something in mind that you want to do right now, or are you just doing getting more pickups?
Yeah, I'm just getting more pickups. I might be slowly working my way towards Valley through this way. Because there are a lot of pickups here that I haven't gotten yet.
Makes sense, yeah. And there's the Valley TP goal and the Valley map alter goal. So
Yeah.
and
And
we just want to establish left side access anyway.
I never gotten that pickup. Somehow don't believe. Maybe I
I
haven't.
think you just skipped it when you were doing the cutscene shenanigans on the first run through.
Yeah, that might be.
So yeah, one thing I really like about this game is how open it is and how many skills you can use. You can use in place of other skills to accomplish stuff. Like normally you're traversing the section that Tukil is going through right now. You're traversing it from the other side, and you have completely different skills than what you have here. You have the ability to climb up walls, and you have the ability to do an explosion around yourself. We have none of those, but we have 3 other completely different skills, and we're traversing it from the other side. So it's just a very well designed map that really facilitates really fun rando play, because like there's so many different ways of approaching the world, of approaching pickups, and of getting pickups.
I just want to say, no, I did not have an invincibility glitch or anything. They just forgot to put spike hit boxes there, so there are some friends.
Yeah, there's a couple of friendly spikes around the map. I think those are like some of the most egregious ones. But yeah, another thing that's like kind of a knowledge check for when you play rando. It's not strictly required in the standard difficulty, but it's always useful. Yeah, I think you probably want to reload.
Yeah.
And rocket jump up there.
Like a good idea. I don't actually know how this rocket jump works though, so that was too late.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. A little bit further to the right to avoid the spikes, but that's basically it.
Ah.
Yep. Nice.
Learned something new. That's also like a very cool part about this game. You can play this for 5,000 hours and still learn new things about it. There's just so much to explore, and there's also like the community, even though the game is like over 10 years old at this point, is still very much active and does things like a competitive randomizer league or small tournaments, stuff like that. It's just really cool to see. I do not cannot really get this
I
picture.
mean, you do have energy regen. You can just like wait for like 10 seconds, and then you're...
I could have also grabbed that energy. That would be boring.
Yeah, energy regen is another one of those randomizer bonus pickups that's not technically in the vanilla game, but it like makes checking pickups a bit more interesting if there's some useful stuff in there, and it's not just all XP, especially in the context of just like playing the rando without the bingo, because in those cases XP is like, it's not useless, but it's definitely the least exciting stuff you could be finding.
I've charged.
So yeah, we're heading here. We're heading through the... Yeah, you picked that up at some point. And yeah, we're heading through Hollow Grove here and heading to Valley. as Tukil was talking about. That's going to establish left side access. I guess you're doing the Frankie on the peg.
Yeah, I will have to wait and see if I want to do left side access or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just yet.
Either way, we're getting a teleporter here. So if we don't want to do a fairly complicated trick to bypass what usually would be stomp necessary here. But yeah, we can just get the teleporter and come back later.
Yeah, I'm using this cutscene to refill some of my tea, so this is a very good cutscene right now. Yeah.
Maybe Valley Entry just has stomp.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of the last areas that's really dense right now. I wouldn't even be so... I mean,
Well,
that's not stomp,
not-
but...
But that's very good.
Yeah,
That's
that is...
the last power skill that we were talking about. We have all 3 power skills now, and yeah, if you wanted to, this would be technically enough to complete the game. We don't actually want to complete the game. We want to complete the bingo board, so we definitely need some more skills. But yeah, this is a very powerful combination of skills, and you can access pretty much everywhere on the map with this combination of skills. You just need stomp, like I said. That's like...
Yeah, I killed the
the
Frankie,
one-
so I can't
Oh yeah, makes sense.
step there right now anyway. So there's some miscellaneous pickup. Ooh, these 2 came into logic with charge jump.
Yeah, you can like also get Frankie walk.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of on the way.
There's a bunch of pickups here that I can... Is this enough HP for the swim to the left of me? Probably, right?
Yeah, should be. Charge jump is also, in addition to being very, very helpful in just getting around, it also is probably the best combat skill in the game. But it's also directly relevant for our center square on our board, break floors or ceilings, very much aided by having charge jump.
I have to be honest, I didn't even know the game had 22 floors or ceilings, so...
Yeah, that's a big number. I mean, I'm surely like half of those are in Sorrow.
Yeah. Oh, Ginso is also like a very good place for floors and ceiling.
Oh yeah.
And
Doesn't
I
seem like all
actually...
that much. No,
Oh,
that's
I
just
actually
not
have
an
access to both. I have Sorrow TP, don't I?
Do you?
I think I do.
You definitely have Ginso access. Kind of easy to forget because it's like it's cordoned off on the map. But yeah, we do have Water Vein, so that could be a good place to head.
That, like the teleporter between grenade and charge jump, is that the... Which teleporter is...
I don't know.
Yeah, it is
You
the
could
Sorrow.
Oh,
We do have
I
Sorrow.
remember you getting that.
I think it was just in the beginning.
Makes sense, yeah.
I mean, I don't think I can do anything here. I don't know why I TP'd here.
You can break a... Oh, it's just floors and ceilings. I don't think walls count. It did. Oh no, it's... There was this...
I do not have a way to stop that momentum, so I don't think... Actually, let's have a look at the logic map. Oh yeah, I
Ginso.
could just do Ginso, I guess. That is like the most dense area right now that isn't Horu.
Haru does not sound like good fun with the skill set.
Yeah,
must
no,
admit.
without air stall, Horu is not a place you want to be in, really. And I also have 15 keystones, so going into Ginso is really not an issue. I will
Ginso is
definitely...
kind of a... Go ahead.
I will definitely go all the way to the teleporter because there could be something like do the escape or something like that later on.
Yeah, Ginso is like a... I think it's a really nice area if you have a skill set that allows you to clear it, because it's like a fully linear area. You just go through it once, you pick up everything, and then you never have to worry about it again. And we definitely have the skills to do everything. Again, so all the pickups. Yeah. This is where you normally get bash, so it's designed. So it's designed around you using bash in a lot of different ways. So yeah, kind of tailor-made for what we have. And it ends on on the longest escape sequence in the game. Maybe?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't actually know.
It is also the
But
one
yeah.
with the best music in the game, so.
Some people would argue that it isn't that. And some other people would argue that those people would be wrong, but who's to say? Either way.
I hear you're a Fallout fan from that. So there is some variation to this theme that's present in like 2 very good escape musics, and there's an ongoing debate on which one is better. Yeah, I actually had the issue of I was thinking about putting an incentive in, but literally any incentive that I could think of could have actually happened as a goal on the bingo board, so it was kind of hard to find something that I could guarantee was not on the board.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah. Like, I
Can't do an
think even
incentive.
escaping the final dungeon is a possible goal, so...
It's not even just a possible goal, it's a goal on our board.
Ooh.
D5, final escape.
I did not look at the board in a hot second.
It's fine. You're playing the game. I can do the board stuff.
This...
So yeah, this you can do this with a...
I mean, I could also just do the vanilla way, but that would be boring. Okay, we'll do the vanilla way. Wait.
Let's see up to what number on the floors and ceilings we are up to once we're done with Ginso.
Nice amount of explore around.
Very nice.
I will go to Spirit Potency.
That's another copy of Spirit Light Efficiency, so we're getting 4 times the stated XP values on everything. That should definitely mean we have no trouble whatsoever actually fulfilling our XP related goals in the seed.
Yeah, it
very
also-
nice on that front.
It also is halfway to one of my favorite parts of the skill tree, which is Sense. And that is basically a different hint system for this game, where you get like where it Ori turns colorful if you're nearby an important item, like wall jump. We have wall
Very
interaction now.
important. Hey,
Let's go.
I mean, I wanted to kind of make fun of wall jump, but it's actually super useful in this juncture because it's the first form of wall interaction that we've actually found. Are you continuing forward, or are you leaving here?
I mean, we can just showcase the best music since we're already here.
Always a good time to showcase the second best music in the game.
So I will probably up the music for that, so be on the lookout for that. Before that, we do need to solve some puzzles, was quote unquote. Oh, do I actually have a setup here? I don't think so.
You
mean, now it would
skipped
be
a
too
pickup
late
on the left.
Hmm?
You skipped a pickup on the left.
Yeah,
I was just letting you know in case you... Okay. I wasn't sure if you... Yeah, I'd forgotten. You do have to take the shot here, though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get the pickup. Okay, let's see if I remember the angle. Looks pretty good. Oh, look at this.
Very
Juicy.
nice. So yeah, now that we've freed the core of the Ginso tree, we can interact here to start the escape sequence.
I'm just
And
thinking
Tuchel will
whether
be-
I want water. I probably don't want water. Just to be on the
Yeah.
safe side.
It's a bit less hype without water, but it's
Oh yeah.
definitely much safer. Yeah, I will shut up and let you guys enjoy the second best music.
Okay.
GG, nice escape.
Yeah, sure. Could have saved after the door. I wanted to rocket jump. No. Okay. I'm not that good at getting this pickup without like a way to go up there, so we'll just ignore it for now. It'll be fine, surely. Okay, so I need to die to the rhino here. Is there anything else I need to do?
I mean, there's another ceiling you can break.
Oh yeah, and a floor.
And a floor, yeah, true.
I can
Actually,
light this lantern for
I
her.
don't think you can get to the rhino, can you? You need stomp.
Oh, true. Oh no, I forgot about that.
So did I. Ooh, Valley TP. That's nice though.
That
That's
is
left side.
very helpful. That is left side access. But you're right, I unfortunately cannot go to the rhino.
I mean, it's an either goal, right? So you can
Yeah.
just die
Oh,
in
wait,
Solar
it is
Spike
a
Maze
third
instead.
goal.
It is an either goal, yeah.
Okay, then. I think the other version is better. I would have liked for this seat climb more than wall jump. Wall jump is very comfy because it's a very natural way to interact with walls.
Yeah, but especially in combination with charge jump and grenade, climb is
Yeah.
much more powerful. And we'll talk about why when we actually get climb.
Which, like, the way I at least play Rendo, it is very likely that we'll end up with a full wheel of skills, so... I mean, I could skill sense already, but we don't see the entire board yet. Actually, I might just skill it. Because... Oh.
Yeah, the rate at which you're getting ability cells,
Yeah.
I think you're
I-
probably fine.
Yeah. So yeah, we are currently still white, which means that there's no important item nearby. Once I get close to one, I will immediately turn black. So that will cue me in that an important item is within a certain radius of me. And then as we get closer, Ori's color will shift all the way to blue. Okay, let's do a goal that might be on the board. It is not, unfortunately. At times. But yeah, if you are familiar with the famous Wilhelm's cream, yeah, they have this in this game. That was not very clever of me now, was it?
Maybe you can just put a save down and reload, or do this, yeah.
I don't
then
remember
we'll
if there was
be back.
anything important here though.
That was
Yeah,
just XP up there.
I mean, I could just know by looking at my color, I guess. I kind of forgot that I didn't have a way to break the rocks easily. I could have hell stomped actually, but I don't know the hell stomp setup for this one. Or is this? Are you sure?
I'm not sure this is hell stompable. You were so confident, so I didn't want to say anything because
I mean, maybe it is.
because I'm not super practiced with hell stomps, but
Okay, we got it. It is hell stompable. Okay, thank you, Infinite. Yes.
nice Bogenlampe on the frog shot.
Oh no. But yeah, we do have some very knowledgeable people in chat, so. Yeah, we don't need any hints because we have all of the hintable things already.
Except stomp.
Yeah,
But
except
we're not getting the stomp hint by picking up trees. We're going to have to do something more difficult for that. At least more difficult with this current skill set.
Oh! Ooh. Oh! I mean, we don't have glide, so. I think Sorrow is actually the better play here. But I killed the
mean,
first. Fine.
Yeah, it's denser, but it also seems like a huge pain with the skill set.
Okay, what goals can I go to? I could do Lost Grove actually with this skill set. But I do not have clean water, so probably not something I want to do yet.
You'd also have to do the Franquilure
Oh yeah, true.
to break the floor.
Okay,
This
let's
deep,
have
maybe?
another look at the map. Yeah, Forlorn, true. We could do Forlorn.
Sure, why not?
But yeah, this is a big reason why the estimate could totally... Why I could totally go overestimate with this skill set, even because this game has a lot of things you can do, and a lot of things that are very hard to do, even though they are doable. And I'm not too confident in doing like all the hard things.
This is also a fairly unique skill set in that it is very powerful, but it's also extremely easy to die to it because it has a lot of the very powerful skills, but not a lot of the skills that make traversal more comfortable.
Yeah. I could open another energy door, probably. Which pickup is that?
I
Okay,
mean, it
it's
would-
underneath me. And there's nothing on map stones, which is... Oh no, it's above me. Which
Opening
pickup?
another energy door seems like a good idea because it would also reveal 2 more
Nah.
goals that we could work towards. But yeah.
But which pickup is this? I'm seriously confused right now. I don't think it's the
Is it?
plant, is it?
It's,
Oh, it is.
It is the plan. Well, that's not
Oh,
real,
that's
but-
why I got confused. It's more than one. I was like...
Forlorn's paying out today.
Yeah. Forlorn is one of the nice areas that you don't really need skills for because your holding this orb, and this orb disables like most skills you have. Actually, all the skills you have while you're holding it, and you're supposed to use this to traverse the area. So, oh, there's clean water. Now I can actually go into
huge.
Blackroot. That's amazing.
You still need a way to break the floor.
Ah, yeah. I forgot about that again.
I guess energy doors would be the next thing to do
Yeah.
if we're chasing goals. It gives us 2 more goals on the board, and all the other stuff. Spending ability points also works, but the other stuff isn't super accessible with our current skill set.
What did I just sense?
I think that's Forlorn Escape. No, that doesn't make him. Oh, it's behind the
Oh, it's
behind
far
the-
right. Far right.
far right and Forlorn, yeah.
But it's also something here. What the heck is this area? Why is there so much? Ooh. Okay, now if we find Glide, that would be extremely nice.
Yeah,
Okay, what the heck is this area though? I'm just gonna verify that that still senses, so that there's really something there.
pretty certain.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Also
There's
gonna
a bingo goal to die here, so that's why Tuchel just jumped into the abyss there.
I mean, we already had a die to this kind of goal, but there could be 2 of them.
True.
Okay.
Swamp Swim next.
Yeah, I would do Swamp
Can you-
next.
Can you do an energy door on the way, or did you already open Blackout?
Oh yeah, I can do the underwater one here.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. Complete 1 of 3 horror rooms and pick up some health cells, which we already did. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Would now be a good time to talk a little bit about the charity
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
we are raising money for.
Go ahead.
Excellent. So, Bingothon is raising money for the Fred Hutch, which is a cancer research center where world-renowned scientists and humanitarians work together to prevent, diagnose, and treat cancer, HIV, and many other diseases. With 3 novel laureates among their researchers, they are at the front in the battle against all those illnesses. So any amount donated that you could spare would be very welcome for a lovely charity like that.
That's really cool. Thanks for doing this and for supporting such an amazing cause with all your donations and with this really fun fun project here at Bingothon. Yeah, we picked up double jump. That's really comfy, really nice, but doesn't actually open up all that much that wasn't open before. So yeah, just checking stuff to see which way the seat pulls us.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything important here, but there could be a goal of picking up the map stone. Just gonna do that real quick. Okay, and then we're going Blackroot.
Oru, maybe?
Yeah, I
There's
guess.
There's like L3 on the board, which you could do. It's L3, so you don't really want to, but
I mean, I could also go to R2. R2 seems fairly doable.
R2 is stomp locked.
Oh yeah. Like, the issue is there is a hint about getting Stomp, but that hint is kind of locked behind Glide. There are numerous ways to do this without Glide, but I just don't know them.
It's very hard to
Yeah.
do without Glide.
There's an honorary club of people that have done it, called Team Forlorn. I am not part of Team Forlorn. Liftoff, I'm sure you are, right?
Yeah, I've joined Team Forlorn with a couple of different skill sets. Ori,
The heck?
you having fun?
Ori truly was like, hey, I'm stuck in the wall. I am part of the wall now, actually. This is cozy, this wall. Nothing.
So yeah, this is normally an area that you really don't want to do a lot of checks in because all the checks are like very far apart and kind of a pain to get to. But slim pickings right now, and it's on the way to a goal, so we might as well do it. We might get a skill out of it.
L3 is that L3?
Yeah, that's L3.
Yeah, L3 is also stump locked, hate to tell you.
No, it's you can charge that floor.
Okay, interesting. I did not know that. Just gonna sense check here real quick, even though all of these are stomp locked. I do not have triple jump. I can skill triple jump, but I would rather wait until I need the ability point. Oh, R1 is in logic. That I guess makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it's out of the way, but it's like
Yeah,
doable quite nicely with the skill set.
yeah, it is doable
So yeah,
quite
we're
nice.
going.
It is
going
3
all the way
pickups.
to the top of our room. So yeah, we're going. I just said we're going all the way to the top of our room. We can also sense check L1, even though we can't do it.
Oh no. Oh, is that R1? Or is it... Yeah, okay, it is R1.
Okay, well, maybe it's a good thing that we came here
Yeah.
after all.
This sure is a
would-
seed.
This would be a diabolical stomp location if this is
Oh,
where we're
yeah.
hanging out.
I'm kind of hoping for Glide at this point.
Yeah, Glide would definitely be the nicest thing. It would give us Sorrow access. And there's so many pickups and goals in Sorrow.
Did we get Warmth yet?
We did not.
Oh
So
no.
it could also be the big bait.
Yeah, there's one pickup. It's like a story-relevant item, but it doesn't do anything outside of coloring the map. Nicely. Oh my god. Outside of coloring the map a bit in certain places.
But it does trigger sense, so it's like the big bait.
Yeah. I don't actually know how to get through this room comfortably without Glide. We will learn, I guess. Ah, I can land to the right of this. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean... Oh
That's-
my god! There's more!
What are we paying out today?
This
But yeah,
seat
this
is like
def-
grouping items like crazy in wild positions at that.
This is definitely lower Blackroot access now, at least.
Yeah, yeah,
that's nice.
absolutely.
There's also grenade jumps, which is very
Yes.
cool. One of the best movement techs in this game, also based on a glitch. It allows you to go zoom. I'm sure Tukil will demonstrate once we have appropriate amounts of room for it.
And there's Clyde. This is such a diabolical seed, though.
That's
Yay.
one of the biggest R1 payouts I've ever seen.
This is amazing. We luckily don't have anything on. Okay, we're continuing with the sense. Sense is really
That's-
paying off right now. Holy crap! I would have skipped this area otherwise. I mean, that could be warmth totally, but
Sure. Could also be Stomp.
yes.
How are we doing on the long-term goals? We're getting there on the floors and ceilings. 17 out of 22.
Oh yeah, true. Those are still in the pool.
I mean, I think we've gotten all of them at this point. But
yeah, we got Ginso teleporter at some point. Oh,
there's
right laser
DLB,
AC.
right
It's the
laser
one.
AC.
It's the
Don't
one
skip that
here. Yeah, the website orirendo.com. Also, if you play bingo, has some like pointers towards what the goals mean if you're ever uncertain.
Yeah, it's really well put
shit.
together. Definitely recommend playing it. Well, maybe start with the rando first.
Yeah,
And then build up to bingo. I think it can be quite overwhelming if you do both things at the same time and you're new to both. But it's definitely very highly recommended. It's super well made and super fun.
yeah. Shout outs to the rendo devs. Yeah.
Is it okay if I just quickly step in?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, thank you. I'm just thinking because you've now officially hit estimate on the run, and we've got. I think if I'm check the schedule officially, the next run is meant to start in about 20 minutes.
Oh, we will
Would it be
get
okay
that.
if we?
Yeah, we will be done by then easily.
Because I'm thinking about the time for setup. How much time do you think you need to finish?
Maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, sounds about accurate, I think.
Okay, let's see 10 minutes. I think 10
Yes.
minutes. Okay, so let's see where we are by 1:20, and I think after that we'll need to cut.
Yes.
But yeah.
That
all
is
right.
absolutely.
All right. Best of luck, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you for allowing me the additional time.
Okay, this is another goal down here. This is Lost Grove Swim AC in A2. That's going to give us the top left square. So, and at that point we've probably almost filled in the board at least. So that's nice. And gain Spirit Light, already done. A Sorrow next, I would say, right?
Yeah, I was just
Did I
thinking
win?
if I want to get to Grandpa's house or not. But I don't think I need to. Oh, actually, probably Forlorn next.
Oh yeah, Escape. That's a good call. We still need that storm, and it's... well... would be surprised if it was hanging out to Sorrow, but yeah, always. Probably a good idea to confirm where it is in either case. What do we have left? Breaking floors and ceilings, we'll do that once we're in Sorrow. Pickups in Sorrow, yeah. Stomp tags, need Stomp. Spend ability points, we can do that at any point. Horror rooms. Yeah, I think this is... I think those pickups we got in R1 are going to allow us to bulldoze down the rest of this board fairly quickly.
Yeah, we just kind of hit a ceiling. Liftoff was explaining earlier how Bash and Grenade and Dash like getting those powerful skills early on can also be a curse because like you can do everything or almost everything, and for the last few things you just need something else that could be literally anywhere on the map. And that's kind of what happened here, so yeah.
Actually, this is a forestry seed, so we do have to collect all the trees if we want to do a horror escape.
Oh no. Is this a
It's not?
forestry
Okay.
seed? No, this is not a forestry seed.
Okay, just free, I guess. Would make more sense, but I don't think I checked.
I don't think Blind Forest has the capabilities of stacking goals. Like you cannot do relics and trees, for example.
There you can. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll see if when it comes up.
I mean, at this
So, yeah.
point, I will just get every tree outside of Grenade Tree, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Forlorn Escape. This is where the best music, the actual best music of the game lives. And we're already almost done because this is a short escape. But yeah, you can see glide kind of instrumental. It's a bit of a pain to do that without it.
Oh my goodness.
That's certainly a location for Stomp to be.
Yes. Oh well, I need to go through there anyway.
And here's a grenade jump. Yeah, leads, grenade, charge jump, and climb. So now that we finally picked up climb, we can do that very fun movement tech. You can basically clear a full seat using just those alone. A couple of skills you can't get to, but yeah. A couple of pickups you can't get to. But yeah, it's really, really fun. Another frame perfect trick in the normal game that we've added a button press for in the randomizer because it just allows for much more diverse routing that way. Yeah, I think it's the pickup. Misty's kind of tricky with sense because the area keeps shifting and rearranging itself, but I think it's the next pickup that we're heading towards that's what's triggering on it. That is likely going to be Stomp because you know it's here. Could also be Warmth or something, but I'm guessing it's Stomp.
Yes. I think you need to move your microphone a bit, lift off.
Better like this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what are we thinking next?
Well, first of all, I complete this because I get to Gumon's here.
Oh yeah, right. I completely forgot about that.
I hope to get at least
What?
one line before the cutoff. That would be great. I am looking at my
yeah.
health. And I'm not liking it. Okay, I can also just get some gold very easily.
Yeah. This is the second half of Misty. It's commonly skipped in Rando. In Rando, and much maligned when you don't get to skip it. But it's actually very fun movement if you have the appropriate skills for it.
I know that there's now ways to prevent soft locking pickups, but I do not know which pickups that applies to. Or like the specifics of it. I'm just gonna grab. If the last thing for whatever reason is skill ultra stomp, yeah, I guess we'll have to deal with it.
Yeah. It does get us another goal. So we've almost completed row 2 at this point. We just need to get that Guma seal, which we are heading towards and are almost there at. Just going to head up here, kill one more mini boss, and then we'll have finished our first line. And yeah, maybe we'll not finish the entire board as planned, but we're definitely very close at this point.
Yeah, this is like a very unfortunate combination of seed and board. Okay, mini boss has been found. Now we just need to do like a slow trek back to where we came from. Not through the entire area because the area has shifted and now it's suddenly a straight line that we need to take. Grab this.
Oh, this is like the one section of the game where the one skill that we don't have is actually the most useful. But we'll make do either way.
Yeah. I have played categories before that do not go through here regularly. Ah!
And just putting this orb down on this pedestal, we'll play a cutscene that gives us Gumon Seal.
Mm-hmm. And with that, we can continue. Yeah, Zorro is probably our best location.
Yeah, probably.
Although I would love to see the rest of the board, so...
I guess you could really quickly touch the valley map altar.
Yeah,
really
I think
quick.
that's what I'm gonna go for first.
And it gives us A4. Woo, got a bingo.
Woo.
And that's right on cue, like perfect timing for it, because we've just hit now, not estimate, but we've hit the 120 cutoff.
Okay.
So, well done, GG's. That was a good attempt, and as you said, unfortunately, sometimes it can be the bingo board, and yeah, the combination.
Yeah.
Can be. That's the nature of bingo. It's just fun like that. But no, seriously, well done. Before we move on, have you got any quick comments you want to make?
Just massive shoutouts to the community. It's seriously one of the most heartwarming communities out there. If you ask a question about something, 3 people will instantly respond to you most of the time and give you a very helpful pointer. It's like also a very nice mash between like the normal speedrun community and the randomizer community. Both are at the same Discord that you can either find at orirando.com or on the speedrun.com page at speedrun.com/ori_de. So yeah, massive shoutouts. Thank you all for having me. Maybe I'll improve for next time to actually be faster than the Will of the Wisps estimate. But yeah, for now I'm just happy to have showcased this incredibly nice randomizer. And I hope you all have a good rest of Bingothon.
Yeah, and I'm just going to quickly say thanks to Kill for inviting me to commentate, and thanks to all the Bingothon crew. Big shoutouts for this cool event that you're putting on, and thanks for having us.
All right, thank you so much for bringing this showcase to the event. Stay tight, everyone, because we'll just be getting to an intermission just now, after which we'll have Deus Ex Randomizer Halloween Walton Ware bingo by Crick Racken. This one is also going to be a fun one. So stick around, and we'll see you.
I'm going to hate this. I'm absolutely going to hate this.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
The one we all know and love.
Nope.
Hey.
I call bullshit.
Alright.
Nope.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, how is that doll not moving? How is that doll
Wow.
physics?
Nope. Dude, this is a scam.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bingothon Winter 2025. We've just basically concluded a very nice Ori block over these past two runs. I hope you've all been enjoying that. And I mean, in general, we've definitely had a nice, really nice start to the event. You know, lots of very quick paced platforming action with Celeste and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Ori and the Blind Forest. It's been some really nice action. In the meantime, we're currently waiting for our next run to be set up, which is Deus Ex Randomizer Halloween Walton Ware by Crick Racken. So, while we're waiting for that run to be set up, did you guys know that we've got some bid wars incoming in the next few hours? So, Killer Chair, why don't you talk to us about some of these bid wars?
Yeah, I'm seeing two bid wars for the same game being Hollow Knight Silksong. One of them being reskins for Hornet, which have no donations put towards it yet. So if you want any of those colors, like any donation will just put something in the lead. And the other one is very interesting to me. It is the starting crest choice, meaning the runner will get one of the crests from the game to start off with, kind of changing the gameplay flow of Hornet. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. And I'm just thinking because it seems like Witch is it's got quite a lead. Is
Yeah.
what would that particular? Do you know what that particular crest? What sort of changes that might be?
Yeah. So what I played through Silk Song, I played most of the game through with the Witch's Crest because somehow it just really lines up with how I like to play. It is a crest that, like, your ability to heal instead becomes an attack that deals quite a bit of damage to the enemy when they are nearby you when you use it. But it only heals when you actually hit the enemy with it, meaning that any healing positioning and timing becomes way more important.
I see. Yeah, so I can definitely see how, depending on your play style, the crests can very heavily impact
Yeah.
how things play. And it seemed in chat that V Hunter, the runner, seemed quite intimidated at seeing this particular crest be in the lead. So if that's the one that wins, that's going to be interesting.
There are, of course, all the other crests as well, which some of those are very interesting and different. Like the Shaman's crest being very, like, ability spammy sorta thing with projectiles on your swings. And the Beast crest, which has a very strong innate ability, but a lot less things you can equip on it. So it's all very odd and interesting. And of course, we also have prizes. I saw the mug that was shown off at the start of the marathon. Bingothon mug.
Indeed.
A minimum donation of $5.
Exactly. So indeed, for $5 minimum donation, you can potentially win the winter design of the Bingothon mug, and for just an extra $5, you can actually be eligible to win a combo prize of both the neutral design of the mug, which is the one that I've shown in the opening ceremony, as well as a sticker of the Bingothon logo. And so you can donate anytime during the marathon, and that accumulates, and it is for a cumulative donation. You can easily become eligible to win either of these prizes, which should be pretty nice. So yeah, those are some pretty nice things you can do with your donations. Both the prizes and then the goals and bid wars. You definitely want to keep an eye on the bid wars as well, because obviously we've just talked about the ones from Hollow Knight Silk Song, but beyond that, there's also a few more bid wars for the runs that you'll be seeing tonight. And just so you're aware, more bid wars and incentives will be revealed as the marathon goes on. So you might see a certain set of bid wars at the moment, but if you check in a few hours or tomorrow, you'll see a new set of bid wars and incentives. So it's always worth coming back to check regularly to see what might have popped up, and if you see something that you think could make this marathon even more chaotic, because we've definitely got a lot of that in store. So yeah, we're still currently waiting for the run to be set up, which should take another few minutes. In the meantime, we'll leave things. You guys can sit back, relax, and we'll be with you shortly. Hello everyone! So it looks like the setup for the rod is still taking a bit of time, but it should be ready quite soon. In the meantime, hopefully what I'm gonna... this should work. Let's see if this shows up or not. Hey, this works. Do you see it?
I am seeing footage, yes.
Alright, let's give things a go. I'm being paranoid. Yes, we're actually live on stream. Alright. Big question. What can we try to aim for in terms of the goals?
This definitely does not seem like a farmland with cows, so that's not going to be it.
Probably not. Maybe. For example, let's say if he had a green beanie, would that count as a green hat?
I would say it counts as a hat.
Yeah. Because it would count as a hat, but I think it specifically mentions a green hat. So, let's just kind of cruise around the area and see if there's anything that seems like could lead us to a goal. But if not, we'll just restart and see if we can land somewhere else. Because find a balloon. The question is, what sort of balloon could be valid? Any balloon?
Suppose any balloon. If we see a hot air balloon in the air, that'll count.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
There's lots of people wearing beanies and hats, but none of them are green. There's some people that way.
They were only in that one snapshot.
No, not green. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a feeling we might not necessarily find what we want whilst we're in here. So let's just I'm just gonna put a spot and let's try again.
Random
yes. Alright. So let's see, where are we?
Somewhere at a cliffside.
Okay, so we've got an interesting... Okay, I don't have chat up, but now I'm just... Okay. We're on a trail.
Does this count as a forest trail?
That's the question I was thinking in my mind. Does this count as a forest trail? Because it looks like we're next to a forest, it looks like. And then we've got a cliff on the side.
We could find a way into the forest, that'll count.
Yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to go inside the forest, and maybe that might count. Wait, is that a message saying that they are?
That's it.
Okay, let's give ourselves 1 quick minute, and if after that minute, then we'll stop, because obviously we are a bit behind.
All we need to find is an entrance to this forest.
Yes.
Or suddenly a castle or something.
The castle in the forest all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a feeling we're not gonna find it. But it's worth a try. It's worth a try.
Seems like a very long road. Oh, there's...
Yeah. It's not anywhere we can really...
No.
No. No. Alright, let's give ourselves another first. Yeah, it looks like it goes straight. There's never the option to really go inside. And then, it's just going off. Wait, since this separates, is there a chance? No, it just brings us back. It looks like we're leaving. Yeah.
Like it's just gonna go on forever.
Oh yeah, and then it looks like it's not really anymore. Oh well, that was a good. We tried.
That was an attempt.
Yeah, that was an attempt. All right.
Put it down
let's-
somewhere just to see what the vote is. No. Okay.
Yes. Well, in any case, we've got the word that the run is ready to get started. So sit back, everyone, and get ready for some Deus Ex randomizer action. All right, we'll see you very soon.